Well, students, good evening to all of you. So, guys, today we will discuss, this is a part second of my, previous lecture. In the previous lecture, we were discussing the PDF files of these all 14 PDF file, right? And 9 PDF file we have discussed in the last lecture. Today, we will discuss the 10th PDF file, 11th, 12th, 13, and 14. After that, we will discuss the, lesson plan, how to make a lesson plan. Okay, what are the steps of the lesson plan? Already, we can also discuss the PDF also. Okay, and after that, the third thing is that I will give you the one demo of skill of introducing the lesson, right? How we teach basically, right? I'm going to tell you the one skill, right? So three things we will do. So first, we discuss our PDF, okay, which was left in the previous lectures, okay, starting from the 10th. So guys, 10th PDF, okay, I have already shared with you in the last. So the topic was universalizations of elementary education, Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, and RMSA, Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan, right? It is in your syllabus. You can see your syllabus also. Side by side, I open the syllabus so that you will come to know, okay, from which paper it is coming. Okay, see your syllabus. It is a paper 2, right? Contemporary Indian education. Okay, okay, increase the size of PPT. Contemporary Indian educations. Now you can see that your unit 4. There is in a unit 4 universalization of a school educations, DPEP, MDM, SSA, RMSA, and IEDSS, right? So these all are approaches. DPEP district education program hai, right? MDM midday meal, SSA sub shiksha abhiyan, so on, RMSA and IEDSS, right? RMSA राष्ट्रीय माध्यमिक शिक्षा अभियान और IEDSS है inclusive education से related है, right guys? So today we are discuss this, okay, in the syllabus. So I close this PPT and start from the PDF, okay? So this is the universalizations of a elementary education. So first you have to understand what is the meaning of a universalizations of a elementary education. So universalizations of elementary education means universal access, enrollment, retentions, and qualitative educations to all the children across the country from the age of 6 to 14. This is called the agenda of universalizations of elementary education. We have to provide the elementary education free of cost from the students across the country from the age of 6 to 14. Even guys, our article 45 also says that free and compulsory educations, right? So this is all about the universalizations of elementary educations, right? You have come to know because I have already shared the PPT with you. So today I will move swiftly about the PDF notes because we have already discussed with the help of a PPT and already shared the PDF file with you. Okay, so we do from here various approaches of universalizations of elementary education. Universalizations of elementary educations or UEE. You have understood. Okay. UEE means we have to provide the education, elementary educations to all the children from the age of 6 to 14 years old, number one. Right? Number second, now what are the approaches to achieve the aim of universalizations of elementary education? So guys, these are the approaches. Okay, see it, DPEP, right? MDM, SSA, RMSA, and IEDSS, right guys? So these are the approaches to achieve the aim of elementary of education, universalizations of elementary educations, right? So what is a DPEP? DPEP basically, it is a program. This is called District Primary Educations Program. Okay. So already I have discussed, guys. I know that. Okay. I remember That's why, a little bit I'll discuss here. Matlab, it is a government program started by the government of India, right? In 1993, district primary education program. Okay. And the purpose of this plan is also to achieve the aim of universalizations of elementary education. Okay. Second is SSA, Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan. Okay. It is again the, comes under the flagship of a central government, Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, started in 2000. And the purpose of Sarv Shiksha program is also to achieve the aim of elementary education, because what was under the SSA program, and the objective of a SSA program, ye dekho, you can see the objective of a SSA program is that all children to be in the school, education's guarantee centers, alternate schools, or back to the school camp by 2003. Number second, all children complete 5 years of a primary schooling up to the 2007, because it started in 2002. And a primary schooling they will complete up to the 2007, and all the children will complete 8 years of elementary schooling by 2010. Next, focus on elementary education satisfactory quality with emphasis on education for life. Bridge all gender and social categories gap at primary stage by 2007, and at elementary education level by 2010, universal retentions by 2010. Okay. In a simple manner, I explain you. Basically, SSA is another government program started in the year of 2002. Right? And up to the 2010, they have thought that we will complete the 5 years of a primary educations and 8 years of the elementary schooling, right? And we will also, fill the, gender, social category gaps. Okay. And up to the 2010, we will achieve universalizations of elementary education. It means in the 2010, okay, starting from 2002 and up to 2010, we will achieve the literacy, 100% literacy. Because agar all of the children, they have got the elementary education, secondary educations, so naturally 100% students are, they have become the literate. So we will achieve the literacy, 100% literacy. It was taught under the SSA program, which is a approach of meeting the universalizations of elementary education, right guys? So these all things are connected with each other. Okay. So kya hua, what happened? Okay, we couldn't achieve. Okay, then RAMSA, Rashtriya Madhyamak Shiksha Abhiyan program. Okay, just like guys, SSA is a program of elementary educations, to give the educations to the student from the age of 6 to 14 years old. But RAMSA talk about secondary education, right? You can see that the Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan program is a flagship scheme of Government of India to enhance access to secondary educations, improve its quality. Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan aims to increase the enrollment rate by providing a secondary school with reasonable distance of every home. Now, what is happening up to the 2002, you have seen that, various programs started like DPEP program, MDM, midday meal, further we will discuss, then SSA program. Okay. But what about the secondary education? First of all, guys, you should know about the, kind of education, yeah, types of education. Okay. From first class to fifth class, it is called primary education. First to eight elementary, first to eight primary or elementary education. After 9th, 10th, +1, +2, it is called secondary education. After the +2, we call it university education. After that, higher educations. Now you have come to know that educations. One is a primary or elementary education from 1 to lower classes, 1 to 8th class, right? Second is secondary education from 9th, 10th, +1, +2. Then university education, then higher level of education. Okay, so you should know it. So RAMSA, RMSA program is connected with the secondary education. SSA program, Sarv Shiksha program, Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan is connected with the elementary education. Although either SSA or RMSA, they all are approaches of universalizations of elementary education. Okay, that comes under the umbrella of universalizations of elementary educations. Okay, either we are giving elementary education, secondary educations across the country, across every children of the country. It means we are providing the education, right? Universalizations of elementary education. Now, you know what happened? Various approaches started to achieve the universalizations of elementary educations. But what about the secondary education? Right? Means up to the class 5th or 8th, student has got the education. But what next? Okay, because after that, their secondary education classes started. But you know, there was a lot of problems in the secondary education schools, because guys, lower class teacher, okay, there is also need of a higher class teachers, secondary education teacher, right? You know, and uh, um, these all things earlier before the secondary educations, all the work are going on to emphasize that to complete the elementary education. But what about the secondary education? Now, RMSA existed, came into the scene, right? RMSA. So Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Program, what is the purpose of that? Now you can see that, okay, see this para. I have written this thing, which I have explained. On the other hand, SSA is a government of India's flagship program for achievement of a universalization of elementary education in a time-bound manner, as amended by 86th Amendment of the Constitution of India, making free and compulsory education to the children from 6 to 14 years of age fundamental right. Right? Now we are talking about the RMSA. So RMSA is a flagship scheme. This, okay, we are done it. Okay, yeah, these are the important facilities, right? So basically, you can read, I have shared this with you, but in a, I explain you in a short way. So, these are the main objectives of the RMSA. Number one, to ensure all the secondary schools have physical facilities, staff, supplies at least according to the prescribed standard through financial support, local body and government aided schools, right? And then, there was a establishment of a uh, secondary school up to the 5 kilometer and higher secondary school within 7 to 10 kilometers. Okay, well, these all things were done under the RMSA scheme. So what was the objective of a RMSA, Rashtriya Madhyam Shiksha Program? To work on the secondary educations. Okay, what type of a work? Number one, open the secondary schools, okay, which provide the education from 9th, 10th, plus 1, plus 2. Number second, there should be accessible to the schools, है ना? It should not be happen ना, school जो है 200 किलोमीटर दूर है, right? So under the RMSA, it was decided up to the 5 kilometer there should be a secondary school, and up to the 7 to 10 kilometers there should be a higher secondary school. Number third, there is a need of a expert teachers, okay, who can teach to the class 9th, 10th, plus 1, plus 2 students, right? For the higher level of students. So these all things that comes under the RMSA, right, guys? So I think you have understood. Okay, midday meal, hana, midday meal, you also know that, okay, to provide the meal to all the student basically free of cost, so that students can come, because you have seen that many parents of the slum areas, hana, they don't allow their students to go to the schools. Okay, so actually government started the midday meal scheme, hana, for this reason they will come, or unki retentions or enrollment that will increase. Okay, now we talk about, important questions arises. What are the challenges? What are the issues? What are the problems? What are the obstacles comes in the way of achieving the universalizations of elementary educations and their remedies, right? Quality policy of government, okay, political difficulties, faulty administrations of educations, okay, lack of money or dearth of money, okay, dearth of trained teacher, abhi bhi now in India, guys, we are lacking at trained teachers. We in India, we have a dearth of teachers. Okay, malab lack of trained teachers. Establishment of a schools buildings. Anna, you have seen the buildings of the government schools and building of the private schools. You can see the difference. Unsuitable curriculum, wastage and stagnations, natural obstacles, social evils, language problems. So these all are 11 or 12 points I have mentioned. So these are the problems, these are the obstacles in the way of achieving the universalizations of elementary education and their remedies, right, guys? So it is all about this. Okay, it is written. So short questions I have written for your understanding. Now you can understand that. Okay, I have explained further. So it is all about universalizations of elementary educations, SSA and RAMSA. Okay. Next, notes about the National Policy of Education 1986. Okay, NPE. So basically, what was the purpose of NPE? As per the NPE 1986, the following idea constitute the essence and role of educations. Okay, National Policy of Education in 1986. You know that now National Policy of Education 2020 has implemented. Right. So what was the recommendations of National Policy of Education's 1986? You have to talk. So basically this questions comes about write the recommendations of a National Policy of Education 1986. Okay, so under this you have to point these all the important points. There should be all round development of the students, development of the human resources, development of a socialism, secularism and democracy, right? Cultivating moral and ethical values, international cooperation and peaceful existence, national system of education. There should be a common education structure, 10 plus 2 plus 3 system. Now, according to the new education policy, it has changed. You know that now, 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3. I have, already taken your lecture of NEP 2020, right? Education for equality, education for minority, education for the handicapped, strengthen of in national institutions like UGC, NCERT, NEPA, AICTE, ICAR, IMC. Okay, these all are national institutions. Okay, so vocationalizations, work on the vocationalizations, appreciations of Indian culture. So these are all the points, guys, you have to talk about under the National Policy of Education's 1986. Okay. So next is Kothari commissions. Kothari commission we have already discussed. You know that about Kothari commissions. You can see that. Okay, 1964 में under the chairmanship of a Dr. D.S. Kothari. Guys, you can see what was the need for appointment of the commissions. Okay, what were the goals and objectives of the commissions, recommendations of Indian education commissions. Okay, ये देखो free and compulsory education, language policies, educational democracy, education for social and national integrations, education for international understanding, common school system, right? Science education, work education, these all the points. Okay, under the recommendations you can write. Okay, I'm going very swiftly because we have already discussed. Now you know that many times we have discussed. So this, you can say that this is also a revision class, right, guys? Okay. Next, notes of experiential learning. Okay, this is experiential learning, and it is talk about work educations. Okay, you can see in your syllabus where is this experiential learning and uh, you know, yes, this is a unit 2. See in your syllabus, contemporary Indian educations. You can tick mark, guys. Okay, if you are if you have the notes and others, if the syllabus in a unit 2, see the last bullet, basic education of 1937, merits and demerits, concept and need of a Naitalim, philosophy of a work education and experience, experiential learning, right? So this is the syllabus. So this is the notes. Okay, it is a 15-page note. Okay. So under the experiential learning, okay, what is experiential learning? Experiential learning means learning through activities, learning through action, learning by doing, right? Learning through experience, learning through discovery and exploration. This is called the experiential learning. Okay, David Cobb, he gave the concept of experiential learning. David Cobb has said that Learning is the process whereby knowledge is created through transformation of experience. Okay, guys. What was the cycle of a experiential learning? You know that. Already I have taken the PPT, and I have I have explained in deep concrete experience, reflective, abstract, and active experimentations. Right, guys? Okay. If you have missed the class, so you can open my PPT of experiential learning. You can see from there. Right, guys? So these are the notes of experiential learning. Okay. This is the cycles. Now we explain, if you remember. Okay. Meaning of a concrete experience, reflective observation, abstract and active experimentation. Now what are the objectives of experiential learning? Okay, वही है, मतलब to make the students they should learn through activities. This is the purpose of experiential learning. Okay, in a simple sense, guys, how you have to teach to your student? You have to teach your students with the activities. Okay, once you have started teaching your students with the activities, guys, they will automatically be solved whatever the problem they faces in the life. Okay, the work of teacher is not whatever the study material is putting into the mind of the students. Okay, so make your students, they should learn through activities. This is the purpose of a experiential learning. And same whatever we have done in the experiential learning now, Naitlim also calls Naitlim, the philosophy of a Naitlim is also same, right? Naitlim, Naitlim या basic education, ये देखिए, Naitlim या basic education. It is also called the Vardha scheme of educations by the Gandhiji in 1937. है ना? He started Naitlim or basic education, right? It relates with the experiential learning. So what is a Naitlim basically? Naitlim or basic education is a principle promoted by Mahatma Gandhi, which states that knowledge and work are not separate. It was popularly and correctly described as education through handicraft. Right? Naitlim is talking about teacher has to teach to the student with the help of through handicraft. Okay. What is the experiential learning? It also talks learning through activity. Okay. So basically, almost these are the same concept. Okay. What is the Naitlim? So Naitlim is in your syllabus, experiential learning is in your syllabus, and work education is in your syllabus under the paper 2. Right, guys? So you should know about it. Okay. So guys, whatever you are learning, even after the B.Ed, you will become the teacher, you are teaching, there is a purpose behind it. Try to find that purpose. Okay. What is the need of a B.Ed? Okay. ऐसे ना सोचो कि भाई whatever is coming, you are teaching. You should know that. What is the reason behind it? What is the purpose of education? Why the topic has added? Right? How I have to teach to the student. Okay. I'm not here to clear the syllabus, to finish the syllabus, pouring into the mind of the student. Okay. The main job of a teacher is to make the student, there should be a complete development of personality of the student by the teacher. Okay, you should have this thing in your mind, right? You have become the teacher. Now 30-40 students have come in your class. Now this is your duty, okay, to train them, to nourish them, right, to draw best from the mind of the student. Okay, so you are the ideal of the student. You have to teach like that. Okay, teacher, who is a teacher? Teacher is a stimulator. Teacher is a starter, right? The purpose of a teacher is to make the student, they should be able to learn by themselves and arousing the learning power of the students. Okay, so these are the various methods, various techniques given by many authors, many educationists. Okay, until or unless we learn these all things, how we can teach better to the students, right? That's why they are in your syllabus. Okay, now the main principle of a Gandhiji or Naitlim or basic education. So you can see that Gandhiji Naitlim or basic education was a holistic approach of a developing body, mind, and spirit by making a productive art, craft, or community engagement activity as a center of a learning. Right, guys? So we have discussed these all the things, right? and work education. Okay, work educations भी देखो वही चीज है, right? Our education has got to be revolutionized. The brain must be educated through the hand. If I were a poet, I would write poetry on the possibilities of the five fingers. Those who do not train their hands, who go through the ordinary rate of educations, lack music in their life, said by the Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, so Mahatma Gandhi has said that, according to the work education, means the brain must be educated through the hand. Means it is talking about learning through hand, learning through action, learning through activities, right? So concepts are related with each others. Okay, so learn the whole concept at a one time, right, guys? So work education is also talks about that. Okay, so these are the notes of the work education also. This is the important things. Okay, yeah, I've written objectives or relevance of a work education. Okay, so basically, guys, the purpose of B.Ed, you are doing the B.Ed, you are going to become the teacher. Okay, your purpose is that on the three domain you have to work. Now, for example, you have done the B.Ed. Now, okay, you have to go for a teaching. You have to go for a, giving the interview, right? So, and you got the appointment. Now, what is your role in the school? Your role is not to complete the syllabus, right? And taking the exams and then give your judgment. If they have got the 95% marks, he is an intelligent student. If he's got the 50-60% marks, he is and he got the 40% marks or 45, he is a weak student. Okay, it doesn't mean the purpose of a teacher. The purpose of a teacher, now you have become the teacher. Okay, now you have to work on the three domain of the student. कौन सी domain है ये देखिए, cognitive domain, right, psychometric domain and affective domain, right? These all the domains. Psychology, I have taken the lecture of educational psychology where I have explained in detail all the domains, right? Cognitive, cognitive and affective, right? So guys, it can only be, you can say, aroused by these method, by work education, by night talim, by experiential learning. Only then you can arouse from the mind of the student, right? Okay, so first read it, okay guys, then you will come to know that. Okay, later on I'll ask from you about these all things, right guys? So we are done by this one, experiential learning night talim. Now we talk about our last topic, lesson plan. You know that. Up guys, now this is the important topic of B.Ed, right? Lesson plan. Okay, basically it is a crux of B.Ed, right? Okay, so whatever, okay, you are giving your 2 years to the B.Ed, and if you don't know about the lesson plan, and if you don't get the skill to teach, like I'm teaching to you. Okay, if you don't get the skill to teach into the class, so guys, trust me, there is no meaning of you have done the B.Ed, right? In a B.Ed, you have to understand, okay, I'm taking your class every in the weekends. Basically you should know that. Okay, unless you make your timetable every day, you have to make your timetable, guys. Teacher is not a teacher if he is not learner first, right? Are you getting my point? Okay, you don't think that you are doing the B.Ed just to clear your exams. You can clear your exams, no worries. B.Ed is a simple study. Okay, you can clear with a good percentage. The main thing is that during these 2 years, you have got an ample amount of a time to nourish your skill, to know that what is the need of a B.Ed, why I'm doing the B.Ed. Okay, what is the meaning of these all the concepts, right guys? So lesson plan tells you about, before going into the class, you have to prepare your lesson first, right? So lesson plan kya cheez hai? First of all, try to understand meaning of a lesson plan. Lesson plan is actually a plan of action, right? This is the very much important para. I have made a notes for you, right? You can see that these, 8 or 10 lines. Okay. After reading these 8 or 10 lines, then see yourself whether you are meeting this criteria or not. Lesson plan is a plan of action. Planning is essential in every field, okay? Not only in the teaching, but in all spheres of a life. Wherever you have to go, you plan first, okay? How you will move over there, by road, by car, by bus, by train. You do the planning. Guys, similarly, if your profession is the teaching, now your profession is the teaching, so then planning is directly connected with the learning, right? Lesson planning, okay, based related with the lesson. So a lesson plan is the way according to which the teacher intends to keep his student busy during a particular period. However, the lesson plan, this is the important line, I'm going to read it for you. However, the lesson plan is a good servant but bad master. Lesson plan is a good servant but bad master. It means to an end itself but not end by itself. The teacher should be able to discard the lesson whenever situation arises. Guys, for you, student is first. What is the meaning of that? Lesson plan is a good servant but bad master. Can you explain me? How the lesson plan is a good servant, bad master? It means, guys, you have prepared your lesson very well. Okay. Whole of the night you have prepared your lessons, and next morning you are going to deliver the lesson. Okay. But what happens in the class? For example, electricity goes off. Okay. 50% class is absent. Okay. So then, guys, in that situation, you should not deliver your lesson. Anna, you have seen that now. Many of the teacher think in their mind, even the class is 70% absent, student didn't come, electricity goes off. Okay, they try to deliver the lesson because they don't have so much confidence. They think that next day we will forget. Anna, they also think that, many of the teachers you have seen. So guys, for you, student is must, teacher is must. This is your profession. Try to understand your profession. Now you have come in this profession, right? So your aim is your student. Okay, you should not say yourself you are a good teacher. Your student should say, if madam is good, right? I have learned a lot of things from the from the teacher, right? Try to understand. Okay, now what they want, every day you have to work, you have to nourish your skills. Or skills, guy, fade with the time. Don't think that today you have learned this lesson, after 1 month, after 10 days, you are able to deliver the same way at very first day you delivered. Every day you have to learn. Every day you take your meal. Okay, without meal, you can't do the work. You don't get the energy. Similarly, unless you get your lesson plan every day, you cannot teach better. Teacher is not a teacher if he is not learner first. Give your time and ask from yourself, how many times, yeah, how much time you give every day to your teaching skills, to your learning skills. Okay, how much time you are giving, right? So Stevenson has said, R.L. Stevenson has said, to every teacher I would like to say, prepare your lesson beforehand but do not slave to it. It means the problem of a student is first for you. Okay, next we talk about what is the need of a lesson plan. ये देखिए, these are the important points. Okay, what is the need of lesson plan? It develops the possibility of, okay, I increase the size, now it is clear, huh? I think it is readable to all of you. Number one, what is the need of a lesson plan? It develops the possibilities of adjustment in the classroom situation, which makes the teaching effective. Number second, it helps the teacher to know what to do in a class with quite specific activities. Got it now? Third is, it helps in planning the process of teaching on the basis of class control, motivation, and individual differences. Number 4, helps in recalling every step of curriculum unit. Number 5, it makes teaching work regular and well constructed. Number 6, through it, the teacher regularly achieve the teaching objective and processes. 7, lesson plan gives clear directions to the daily work. 8, lesson plan is also necessary for proper teaching environment and for effective teaching. 9, lesson plan is much important to bring accuracy and clarity in thinking. Teacher uses associate material on the right time by lesson planning, right? ये need and importance of lesson planning है. These are the importance of lesson planning to achieve definite goal and objective, to prevent wastage. Okay, well, if you are not prepare your lesson well, so what happens? You have seen many teachers, they just uh, by talking and by asking here and there, they will pass their time. Okay, if they don't know how to teach, because guys यहाँ पे खड़ा होके आधा पौना घंटा पढ़ाना एक मायना रखता है. Are you getting my point? Right? So you should have, at least some of the lessons plan, some of the topics you should be able to teach orally. Okay, this is called the teaching. Now, after the B.Ed, when you go to the different schools to give the interview, so basically, guys, they don't see your mark sheet. Do you know that? First they say that, okay, if you are a teacher, give the demo. Okay, they will give the class to you and they will say that, okay, start teaching to them, and they will observe by the camera, right? So that's why, guys, now it is a initial stage. Okay, start your these all the processes. Okay, you should be able to deliver whosoever say you. Okay, you should have the knowledge. You should have a one library at your home. Every day read the newspaper. Every day read your B.Ed books, right? So that you should be, once you start speaking, to at least you should be able to speak up to the 35-40 minutes. Okay, the concept will only be clear if you give every day on your skills, on your this skills, learning skills, teaching learning processes, right? Now next, what are the importance of a lessons plan? To create self-confidence in the teacher. ये देखिए, okay, if you have prepared your lesson beforehand, now it will create your confidence, it will build your confidence, right? To create trueness and effectiveness, to make evaluation possible. Now we are talking about the steps of a lessons plan. So guys, Harbarshan एक हुए हैं educationist, he has given the 6 steps of the lesson plan: preparation, presentations, comparison, generalizations, applications, and recapitulations. We have already discussed these all the steps in the PPT in detail. Here I discuss very swiftly. Okay, preparation or introductions means you have to prepare your lesson beforehand. Okay, you have to see that you are under the first point, preparation or introductions, you have to see that what is the mental level of your students, how many students in your class. Okay, what type of a examples you have to use during the delivery of your lesson plan, at what time you have to start your lesson, what time you have to finish your lesson. After finishing your lessons, you have to ask some of the questions from the students to know that whether they have understood your lessons well or not. Okay, these all processes you done under a first point, preparation or introduction. Second is presentation. Now presentation, guys, this is a stage where you interact with your students directly. Now you are in the classroom where you interact with your student face to face. Here in this stage, guys, you have to move in all the class. There should be eye contact to every student, right? You can start your lessons by giving some of the examples. Okay, your voice should be up to the last bench. Okay, every student of your class you have to control. Okay, there should be a familiar with all the students. You have to use this simple examples of the daily life, so that it will make your lessons very easy. Third is comparison or associations. You can teach from that comparisons or association. Generalization. Now you have delivered your lessons. Now generalize your lesson. What basically you want to give to the student. For example, I'm talking about the universalizations of elementary education. Okay, under this I talk about SSA, MDM, RMSA. So basic purpose of that, you have come to know that I have generalized these all are approaches to achieve the universalizations of elementary education. Means 100% literacy, you have come to know. Similarly, guys, whatever the lessons, whatever the topic you are delivering to the student, generalize your lesson. Hello, what today you are giving to the students and your students has got. Fifth, applications. Tell them the applications, whatever your lesson is. This is the applications, because from that way your students will learn better. Last, recapitulation means wind up your topic and ask some of the questions from the students whether they have understood or not, right? So ये स्टेप सारे आपको याद होने चाहिए, ठीक है, orally. Now, characteristics of a good lessons plan. Good lesson plan should be fixed and teaching strategies, techniques and material aid should be decided beforehand, right? देखो, material aid and all the you have to use your blackboard also. Okay, this is your blackboard. Okay, see on my back side. This is your whiteboard, blackboard. You have to use in your lesson, right? Some teaching aids you can use in your lesson. Some video ppts, video films you can use in your lessons. Okay, that will make your teaching learning process very effective. Lesson plan should be based on the previous knowledge of the pupils means student. This is the most important. Okay, means whenever you are going into the class, don't show the class how much knowledge you have. Okay, you have to teach according to the mental level of the student. You have to connect your lesson with the previous knowledge of your student, right? Guys, whatever you are learning in the B.Ed now, if you don't know the skill how to teach, standing here and teach at least 35 minutes without books orally. Okay, this is the meaning of the B.Ed. That's why lesson plan is called the crux of B.Ed. Got it? Lesson plan should provide a maximum participation of the pupil. Number 4, while preparing a lesson plan, teacher should keep in the mind the interest, aptitude, needs, capacity and abilities of the pupil for teaching them. अब आप ये देखो, in your class there are 50 students. Okay, lesson plan says that while delivering your lesson, you have to keep in your mind the interest, aptitude, attitude, knowledge, capacities, abilities of the students. Guys, these all things, how you will come to know that? You will come to know that because you have cleared your paper, you have read the contents very well, the paper, growing childhood and growing up. Under the topic of a childhood and growing up, you have come to know about psychology, you have come to know about learning theories, you have come to know about growth and development, you have come to know about individual differences, right? That's why you can know the interest of the student, aptitude of the students, needs and capacities of the student. This is the meaning of a teaching. Teaching doesn't mean whatever the content you have in your mind, you have to deliver the content. What is the teaching? Teaching means according to the interest, knowledge, attitude, aptitude of the students, you have to deliver the content. Only then they will grasp it, right? Number 5, there should be proper provisions of a teaching aids and illustration. It should be prevent irrelevant material to be taught to the people. Okay, so guys, these all are these are the simples, right? The characteristics of a good lessons plan. You can go for that. Okay, after that you learn it, we will again discuss this topic. This is the important. Okay, and kab tak we will discuss? Jab tak, unless you are able to deliver your lesson in front of me, right? Deliver your lessons in front of all your students. Okay, then learn these lessons. This is the most important topic. Okay, lessons plan bhi ho gaya. Ab hum guys we talk about how to make a lesson plan. Okay, I open a one PPT for you. ये देखिए, ये this PPT I have already discussed with you, but today we will discuss how to make the lesson plan. Right? R.L. Stevenson की definitions, we have just discussed in our PDF. To every teacher I would say that prepare your lesson beforehand, but do not slave to be it. Right? Need and importance of a lesson plan. Some of the points we have discussed. Desktop you can see in the PDF. Steps of the lessons plan, 6 steps given by the Herbertian. Introduction, presentations, comparison, generalizations, applications, recapitulations. ये देखिए, the way I'm doing for you, the same way you have to work for your student every day. Only then they will learn that, guys, right? The introductions mein what you have to do, presentations mein what you have to do, comparison mein what you have to do, generalizations mein applications or recapitulations, right? Characteristics of a good lesson plan, we are done. Now, you should know how to make a lesson plan. Lesson plan कैसे बनता है? How to make? First of all, guys, on the left hand side, you have to write the PT roll number, subject, topic, and right hand side class durations and date. Okay, means on which class you are teach to the next day, huh? What would be the durations, date, a roll number, like what is the PT roll number? PT means pupil teacher, subject and topic. You should know about your student, na, basically, right? For example, roll number this ये चीजें आपने you have written. Okay. Now, first you write that general aids, right? General aids count that a well-furnished classroom with chalks, duster, and pointer. Right? Now you are preparing a lesson, so at least, guys, you have to, make that these all things you should have, right? Sometimes, if sometimes teachers you have seen that they carry these things, chalks, duster, and pointer. Okay. Now specificates. Second point is starting में ना 8 points आते हैं. These are the 8 points. First is general aid, second is specific aid. ठीक है, आप ये देखना up to the announcement of the topic. Okay. Once today I'm just discussing with you. Okay. Once you will practice na 2 times, 3 times, when you will make na, you will come to know that how to make it. Okay. Right. अब specific aid क्या चीज होती है? What is a specific aid? Specific aid means a chart, a model showing the different input output devices. My topic is input output devices. So with the help of input output devices, I'm explaining you. It means, guys, whatever your topic is, economics, SST, English, science, mathematics, right? So you have to make a teaching aid. Teaching aid means any chart or any model which will show the different input output devices. Okay, according to the input output devices, I have to explain to you. Okay, once done, I'm done. Once I'm done, then you have to make the lesson plan according to your topic. Right, guys? I will share the lesson plan with you, the PDF also, so that you will come to know how to make a lesson plan. Okay. Up, guys, this is an important point. General aims. Okay. This is the same for all type of a lesson. Okay. So basically, what happens? General aims means number one, to arouse the interest of the student. This is the same in every lesson plan. The number one is arouse the interest of the student. Okay. You have seen some teachers now in the parents teacher meeting, they say that आपका student, आपका जो daughter है, son है, he is not taking interest. You have seen that. Very funny questions. Okay. So basically, it is the duty of the teacher, okay, to make the lesson plan so effective. It is the duty of the teacher to arouse the interest of the student. Right? That's why now I have told you, student is never ever weak. Weak हमेशा teacher होता है. Student कभी भी weak नहीं होता. Are you getting my point? इस दुनिया में वीक कभी भी स्टूडेंट नहीं होता, वीक हमेशा टीचर होता है. राइट. नेक्स्ट, स्टिमुलेट द लर्निंग पावर ऑफ द स्टूडेंट, अराउज इंटरेस्ट इन इनपुट आउटपुट डिवाइसेस. थर्ड देखो आप, योर टॉपिक वाज इनपुट आउटपुट डिवाइसेस. नाउ you have to arouse the interest. Whatever your topic, what can be of your topic, right? Your English topic can be a noun, pronouns, right? Adjectives. Economics topic, economic development. SST topic, like science topic, planets. SST transportations, right? Pollutions, can be of so many topic. So guys, unless you have the complete understanding of your topic, if you don't have the complete understanding of your topic, you cannot arouse the interest of the student, because that is not clear to you, and you start playing the blame gaming. The student is not understanding. Okay, it can be an effect of your teaching method also. That's why, guys, I have told you, every day make your timetable. Every day you should study at least 1.5 hours, 2 hours. You should give your study, because it is your teaching profession. You have to nourish your skill, right? Next is specific aim. Specific aim means you have to enable the student different input output devices. Okay, this is your duty. You have to make familiar of your student to familiar to know about different input output devices. If your topic is noun, so they should be known about different input, different kind of nouns. If your topic is pollution, so they should be they should be known different kind of a pollutions by you. PK assumed. Next, fifth one is PK assumed. It means it is assumed that you assume that so for example, you are going to start input output devices, है ना? Today we are taking the example of input output devices. So we have assumed that student have knowledge of basic computer. Matlab they have knowledge of basic computer. Okay, right? So that's why now we are starting the topic input output devices. Ana? Under the input output devices, we will talk about keyboard, mouse, joysticks, printer, plotter. Okay, but we have to assume that now they should be able to know about the computer. If they don't know about the computer, how they will come to know about the keyboard, mouse, joysticks? Then guys, you have to change your topic. You should start from the basics of computer. Now, are you getting my point? Where you lack, where you do mistake, and later on you blame on your student. Getting my point? First of all, you have to assume how much your student know. You have to start from there, right? If your student doesn't know, then first you have to give that information to the student first. Okay. Now PK testing, and how you have to assume by asking the some of the questions under the point of PK testing, previous knowledge testing. PK testing means previous knowledge testing. Ask from the student what is input, what is output, which devices we use to enter the data into the computer, name of some input output devices. Ask the student at a very starting, in a very starting. Once you have entered in the class, after wishing, start asking the questions, start PK testing. Because guys, your topic is input output devices. You are going to teach to the students in detail. Agreed? Huh? About the input output devices. So come se come, at least check your student whether they know about input output devices or not. Right? Little bit. If they have given your 4 answers, 3 answers, 2 answers, then guys, you have to announce method, discussion method use, and then you have to announce the topic. Well, students, you are aware of this topic. Today, I will discuss the input output topic in detail. Right? And after that, these are the 4 or 5 column: subject matter, PT activity, pupil activity, teaching aids, BB summary. यहाँ पर आप लिख सकते हो first subject matter, right? Under this, you have to write about input output devices. PT activity means pupil teacher activity, what the student will do, right? What the teacher will do. PT कौन होता है? Pupil teacher. You are the PT. Okay. Pupil activity means your student. What your student will do. Teaching aid, which type of a aid you are using, you have to mention. BB summary, what you have to write. Okay, I will share a some lessons plan with you in detail. So you will come to know what you have to write under these all the 4 or 5 columns. Okay, you can make the lesson plan of a 4 column or 5 column. Okay, and after that, guys, see that ये देखो like this ना, input subject matter में input output devices. Under the PT activity, PT will explain the meaning of the term input output devices. Anna, you will explain. Now you are making this lessons plan one day before. And pupil activity means people will listen carefully to the pupil teacher. Teaching aid means this aid you will show to your student. ये teaching aid होनी चाहिए, right? And then this thing you have to write on the blackboard. Okay. अब guys, now last के जो 5 minute हैं, okay, you have to wind up your topic. Okay, recap. This is called the recapitulations by the Herberger has Harbarshan, he has given the 6 point now of the lesson plan recapitulation. Now, in a 5 minute, ask from the students what you have learned today, right? In the form of orally, you can ask, multiple choice way, you can ask the students. Okay. Then, guys, the most important, okay, always give the home assignment to the student. Okay. You have seen now, you forget to give the home assignment. Do you know how much is important? It is too much important. Okay. It is talking about today's topic. We have done it. You know, Nai Talim, experiential learning, learning through activity. Now you have explained everything. Okay. Now you are not giving any assignment to the student. How they will do the, activities. Got the point? Now, this is the most important. Home assignment is the most important, right? So this is the lesson plan, right, guys? Now, 5 minutes now in my next PPT, I will give you demo of one lesson plan, right? So I need the interactions of you all, right? Today we will discuss the one skill of introducing the lesson, right, guys? And after that I will share this PPT with you, right? And PPT of my demo of skill of introducing the lesson, and PDF of how to make a lesson plan, right? So I think you have understood this, right? Okay, guys, इसको मैं end करने जा रहा हूँ. So now I need, interactions of all the class, all of you. Okay, you can participate with me, all of you. Okay, even you can unmute yourself if you are muted. Yes, all of you can unmute yourself, guys. So I'm going to give you, demo of skill of introducing the lesson. Unmute yourself, all of you. Have you unmuted?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Should I start?
Yes, sir.
It is only 4 to 5 minutes only, right? All of you, have you unmuted, guys? Once again, Sakshi, you are unmuted. Please, unmute yourself. You are already muted. Martina, you are also muted. Unmute yourself. Please do your audio on, all of you. Okay. Ditimon, one disturbance is coming from the back of your side now. Ditimon. Ditimon, there is a lot of disturbances coming. I'm going to mute you. There is a one disturbance is coming. Can you tell me, guys? Disturbance is coming.
Yes, sir.
One disturbance is coming now. The person's disturbance is coming can mute himself or herself. Now it is okay. Thank you so much. Again, it is coming.
What is going on, na, sir?
I think if disturbance is coming, please mute yourself, na. Okay, because other class would be disturbed, guys. Okay, right. So I'm going to start it, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, what you see on this PPT, what you are seeing on this PPT? Yes, tell me.
Sir, Earth evolving.
Yes, one is Earth is revolving. Okay, and one is young boy, and one is old boy. Are you looking on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, okay, think yourself. My question is that now one young persons and old persons, they are on the different places. Okay, they want to talk with each other. Can you tell me how they will talk with each other?
Telephone.
Telephonic, absolutely correct. Okay, any answer instead of that, telephonically, or answers, any answers how they can interact with each other?
Over the Zoom.
Over the Zoom, absolutely correct. Yes, anyone? One is telephonically, one is Zoom, and another is
email.
Through email. Yes, absolutely correct.
Through video conferencing.
Through video conferencing, absolutely correct.
Letter writing.
Yes. So guys, you all are correct. You have given a right answers. Okay. You know, one young boy and old persons, they can interact with each other through telephonically, through Zoom, through video conferencing. You know, now the my next question is that can you tell me these all things what is called basically? These all the services from
Communication, sir.
Communication.
from please listen me question first from how they can talk with each other with telephonically through email through video conferencing. Okay, what is the thing behind it?
So communication.
Communications, you can say that na they are communicating na. Okay,
Yes.
how they are communicating,
Technology.
for which medium, for which thing is that, what is the name of that particular thing by which they are communicating with each other? If the link breaks, they cannot communicate. What is the name of that thing?
Computer.
Computer. Okay, you can say computer, but they are at the different places. One is in India, one is in America. Okay,
Network.
network. Okay, instead of that network, yes, right answer, exact answer. Okay, they are communicating, but one link is, if it goes off, they cannot talk with each other. What is the name of that thing?
Frequencies.
Huh?
Frequencies.
Frequencies. Okay, instead of that, that comes under which thing? That comes under which thing? Even email, even video conferencing, even communication, that comes under which particular thing? It is
Server.
required.
The server.
Server is required, it is correct, but instead of a server, which thing is required, guys, to communicate? Okay,
Internet.
आप फर्स्ट वर्ड बताइए, हम बताते हैं.
tell me, yes, think yourself. Okay, if that particular lines breaks na, okay, I'm giving you the hint. If that particular lines breaks, they cannot communicate. Even server is there, even Zoom is there. Okay, what is the thing behind it? They are connecting with each other.
Wire.
वायर तो ठीक है, वो वायर दैट कम्स अंडर वायर, ठीक है, you are correct.
Data.
You are correct to wire to some extent.
Data.
Wire, it can be wire, it can be wireless. Okay, but these all services come under which thing? These all services.
Internet.
Media.
हाँ
Media.
नहीं, मीडिया तो हो गया ना. मीडिया, you can say that. What is the
Sir,
name of
आप
that media? Okay, what is the name of that media? Which media they are connecting?
Communication. Media.
I
Okay,
will
guys,
do.
they are communicating. Okay, I have understood. Okay, but how they are communicating na? Which thing they are using? Which media they are using? They are connecting with the Zoom. They are connecting with the video conferencing. Okay, but by which? What is the name of that thing? They are communicating with each other.
Radio waves.
Monitor.
Monitor to okay, they have the monitor, but what is the name of that particular line?
सर आप उसका फर्स्ट वर्ड बताओ, फिर हम लोग
Okay
हिट
guys,
लेते हैं.
so okay
Already
guys,
proved.
you are देखो there is a need of a brainstorm.
medium.
Okay? So you all are correct. Okay, they are communicating with the help of a video conferencing. They are communicating with the help of media, Zoom, telephonically, guys. So guys, these all are called the services that comes under internet. Okay, that comes under internet. So I was expecting from you the internet, but you have given all the other answers. Good. So guys, today, now see on the screen, today we will discuss the topic internet and its features in detail. Okay, so
Okay,
open
sir.
your notebook and write the meaning and definitions of the internet. Guys, internet is a network of a networks. It is also called the world's largest network. Okay, by which one can find any kind of information one wants. You can see that all of the computer at the globe, okay, they are connected with the help of a internet. They can talk with each other, even Zoom, even email, video conferences. These all are the services of the internet. Okay, so today we will discuss about features of internet. The first feature of internet is a searching information. Guys, You can search any kind of informations with the help of the internet, right guys? Once you have to enter the topic name, it will display lot of things in front of you, right? And these are called the searching engines. You can see that Google, Hotmail, Yahoo.com, Rediffmail.com, these all are called the searching engines by which you can search the information. The second feature of the internet is online communication. You can communicate online. Okay, now you can see on the screen, by sitting at your one place, you can communicate with any of the person sitting anywhere in the world. Okay, now here I'm stopping my lessons because my motive was to train you in a one skill, and the name of the skill is skill of introducing the lesson, right? Now you all can mute yourself. I explain about these skills in a 5 minutes. Okay, you all can mute yourself and I explain this skill, right guys?
Yes, sir.
This skill is called the skill of introducing the lesson. Okay, all of you can mute yourself. How you have to teach, guys? Whenever you have to go into the class, right? You have to, all of you can mute yourself, all of you now. All of you can mute, guys. Okay. Ab, today in a 4 or 5 minutes, okay, we have learned the skill of introducing the lesson. Right, guys? So, guys, today I'm telling you how to teach basically. Okay. Whenever you have to enter into the class, you have to write the everything, right? Like roll number, class, duration, date, and the subject you are going to teach. But here you have to keep in your mind, guys, don't write your topic, right? Don't write the topic. Not, no, you don't have to write the topic. Topic should be in your mind, okay? And that topic you have to draw out from the mind of the student, okay? Just like you have seen that. Okay, first, I show you one picture of one young person's and old person. I ask the question, they want to communicate, how they will communicate? You have given some answer near to my topic. My topic was internet and its features, right? Okay, now you all have come into the class, you have given the answers, even you have compelled to think that. Okay, whom you compelled? The teacher. I compelled you to think. Okay, what is the name of the device? What are the services they are communicating with each other? You have started thinking. So from that way, guys, you have to prepare your topic. Topic should be in your mind. Whenever you enter into the class, you can wish the student, good morning students, I'm Lalit, your computer teacher. I will teach you the computer. But before starting the topic, I would like to ask some questions from you. Guys, tell me, okay, what you see on the screen, how they can communicate with each other, right? Once you get the answers, okay, they have given the answers near to your topic, or even they have given the name of your topic, whatever is in your mind, internet and its feature. Only then, guys, you have to write on the board, right? Then you have to announce. Well, students, today we will discuss about internet and its features in detail, like that. Okay, तो ये गलती कभी मत करना. Most of the teachers, they do mistake the moment they enter into the class and they announce the student, good morning student, today we will discuss internet and its feature in detail. If he is an English teacher, she is an English teacher, they say that today we will discuss the noun in the class. So guys, this is your first mistake. Okay, never ever announce your topic unless you have to ask some of the questions from your student, right? Once you declare your topic, the moment you enter into the class, You are the person who have killed reasoning power of the student. I asked the questions from you. You have given the answers. It means you have the reason. I'm developing your reasoning power. You have bound to think. क्या कहते हैं उसको, right? Email. Some have called computer. Some had called monitor. Some gave the answer frequencies. Although your answer was not correct or some correct, but at least you have bounded to think now. You have started reasoning. So this is the call to developing the reasoning power of the student. Guys, sometimes you don't know. You have killed the reasoning power of the student. You are the cause. You are the person student is not achieving in the class. Got it? So this skill is called the skill of introducing the lesson. What happens in a 30-minute class? There are various skills, guys. Skill of explaining, skill of stimulus, skill of recapitulations. There are a lot of skills, right? In a like 30 minutes, you use 10 to 12 skills, right? In order to complete your 30 or 35 minutes lectures. So this is the first skill of introducing the lesson. Even we will do in detail also. Here I have given a one small demo how to use these skills, right, guys? So thank you so much, guys, for this sessions. Now what you have to do, this is your assignment. What is your assignment? You can see that. Now you have to, today we have discussed about the lesson plan, right? I have even shared the file with you, how to make a lesson plan we have discussed. Okay, I will share also some of the lessons plan with you. Okay, now the assignment is that number one, you have to make one lesson plan of any of your teaching subject. Okay, some have different teaching subjects. You have to make a lesson plan. Okay, up to the next month. I'm giving you the whole 1 month. Okay, and in the next month, next to next month means in the March. Okay, we will start taking the test. Okay, childhood and growing up paper 1, paper 2 contemporary Indian and education, and paper 3 learning and teaching. But these all the assignments are in the March, so you start studying from today onwards. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for this class. I will share this video with you also. So thank you so much, guys. I'm going to record this sessions. Thank you.